The Sun-Sentinel, owned by Tribune Publishing, is the main daily newspaper of Broward County, Florida, but circulates all throughout the 3 counties that comprise South Florida. It is the largest circulation newspaper in the area. The president, publisher, and CEO since 2007 is Howard Greenberg. Howard Saltz of Boca Raton, Florida has held the position of editor since 2011. Saltz has been in news media since 1983 and held positions including reporter and editor in other cities before moving to South Florida and becoming the editor of the Sun-Sentinel. Overview. For many years, the Sun-Sentinel exclusively targeted Broward County. However, it expanded its coverage to all of South Florida, including the Miami-Dade and Palm Beach areas, in the late 1990s. In the former area, the Miami Herald is its primary competition, while in the latter area the Palm Beach Post is its chief competition. The Sun-Sentinel emphasizes local news, through its community news and local sections. It has a daily circulation of 163,728 and a Sunday circulation of 228,906. The paper was awarded its first Pulitzer Prize on April 15, 2013, the gold medal in the category of public service journalism, for its investigative series about hundreds of off-duty police officers who regularly speed, often at 120 or 130 miles per hour, without being punished. You can read the series here. The newspaper has also been a finalist for a Pulitzer 13 times, including for its 2005 coverage of Hurricane Wilma and an investigation into the Federal Emergency Management Agency mismanagement of hurricane aid. It also produced a significant contribution to information graphics in the form of News Illustrated, a weekly full-page graphic that has received more than 30 international awards. The photography department has been a finalist for the Pulitzer Prize twice in the Spot News category. It was a finalist in 1982 for its coverage of the Haitian refugee boat disaster, and again in 1999 for its powerful coverage of Hurricane Mitch in Central America. The Sun-Sentinel publishes several websites, including sunsentinel.com, southflorida.com, southfloridaparenting.com, citylinkmix.com, and teenlinksouthflorida.com. Its website has news video from 2 South Florida television stations: West Palm Beach's CBS affiliate WPEC and WSFL-TV, the Miami and Fort Lauderdale CW affiliate. It was a former sister station to the latter before Tribune's publishing and broadcasting interests were split. It also publishes a Spanish-language weekly, El Sentinel, and an alternative weekly distributed for free throughout the region. History. The Sun-Sentinel traces its history to the 1910 founding of the Fort Lauderdale Weekly Herald, the first known newspaper in the Fort Lauderdale area, and the Everglades Breeze, a locally printed paper founded in 1911, which promoted itself as Florida's Great Farm, Truck and Fruit Growing Paper. In 1925, the Everglades Breeze was renamed the Sentinel. That same year, 2 Ohio publishers bought both the Sentinel and the Herald, consolidating the newspapers into a daily publication called the Daily News and Evening Sentinel. In 1926, Horace and Tom Stillwell purchased the paper. However, the devastation wrought by the 1926 Miami hurricane caused circulation to drop, and in 1929, Tom Stillwell sold the paper to the Gore Publishing Company, headed by R.H. Gore, Sr. By 1945, circulation of the Daily News and Evening Sentinel had climbed to 10,000. In 1953, Gore Publishing changed the name of the paper to the Fort Lauderdale News and added a Sunday morning edition. In 1960, when the paper had a circulation of 60,000, Gore Publishing purchased the weekly Pompano Beach Sun and expanded it into a 6-day morning paper, the Pompano Sun-Sentinel, thus reviving the Sentinel name it had discarded 7 years earlier. In 1963, the Tribune Company acquired Gore Publishing. In the 1970s, the morning paper changed its name to the Fort Lauderdale Sun-Sentinel. In 1982, the two papers merged their editorial staffs. The two papers then merged into a single morning paper under the Sun-Sentinel name. In 2000, after expanding its coverage, the paper changed its name to the South Florida Sun-Sentinel. In 2001, the Sun-Sentinel opened its first full-time foreign bureau in Havana, Cuba. Shared with the Tribune Co., their Havana newsroom is the only permanent presence of any South Florida newspaper. In 2002, the Sun-Sentinel began publishing a Spanish weekly newspaper, El Sentinel. The newspaper is distributed free on Saturdays to Hispanic households in Broward and Palm Beach counties and is also available in racks in both counties. It is also available online at elsentinel.com. In 2004, the paper won the Payne Award for Ethics in Journalism for its coverage of health and human services in the state. On August 17, 2008, the Sun-Sentinel unveiled a redesigned layout, with larger graphics, more color, and a new large S logo. This is in tune with another Tribune newspaper, which redesigned its newspaper a few months previously, and created a brand synergy with Tribune's sister operation and CW affiliate WSFL-TV, which relocated its operations to the Sun-Sentinel offices in 2008 and adopted a logo matching the capital S in the new logo. Since 2011 to present day, during the era as Howard Schultz's editor, the newspaper has made significant updates to meld print media with modern media. These advances include launching the pure play entertainment website southflorida.com, starting a video channel called Sun-Sentinel Originals. As a result of these modern media advances, the newspaper received its first ever Emmy nomination, and was named one of the 10 newspapers that do it right by the prestigious Editor and Publisher magazine awards. The Sun-Sentinel gives annual awards to area businesses and business leaders, including Top Workplaces for People on the Move, Excalibur Award and others. In April 2013, under the guidance of current editor Howard Schultz, the Sun-Sentinel won its first Pulitzer Prize. In 2014, the Sun-Sentinel was named one of the 10 newspapers that do it right by the prestigious Editor and Publisher magazine. In 2014, the Sun-Sentinel received its first ever Emmy nomination.